Oh my goodness, guys, what an action-packed morning it has been. It has been absolutely insane. So we've seen a couple of things, right? Blizzard has posted just recently the airport terminal at Numbani was under assault, that the OR-15 drones were destroyed at that location. You can see them in the PTR or in the footage in the background. And then we find out later, whenever they updated the PTR, and you could actually go on and play on it. That's what I'm on right now. I'm in a custom game. If you guys want to go check it out, definitely do. Formulate your own opinions and go from there. But if you go on to see the cart, which should come up here in a second or so, you will notice that the gauntlet's gone. It's completely gone. But what about what Jeff Kaplan said, that Doomfist is not hero number 24? This, to me, only means one thing, and that is that we are getting a double hero release. A double hero release being that whatever number 24 is coming out, and then at the same time, probably going to be seen in the same cinematic together, hopefully fighting one another, is going to be the person playing Doomfist, or, you know, Doomfist himself, I guess. It's kind of hard to say, like, Doomfist, because Doomfist is whoever's wearing the gauntlet, so whoever's playing Doomfist, whoever's taking the Doomfist gauntlet. So I'm starting to wonder who's going to be hero number 24, who's going to fight Doomfist. So I'm assuming it's all going to be built around Numbani. The reason why I think that is obviously because everything's happened on Numbani. Yes, there have been some other things that have happened on other maps. I know that somebody was talking about the God program, or whatever it's called, the massive supercomputer that you need to contain, because they're quite crazy, it seems like, because they can destroy a lot of things. They're psychotic, you know. Farah actually talks about that from time to time, depending on what map you're on. I think it's Dorado that you're actually on when she's talking about it, but she has to stop people from getting to the God program inside. The other theory, and this one was from Stylosa actually, was that it was going to be a Greek god based character from Ilios. So I'm not gonna take those into consideration right now. I'm gonna go purely off of speculation from what we've seen on Numbani right now. So we've seen that Effie has won a grant. And what did Effie want to do with a grant? Well, she was doing something, but she's keeping it a secret. What little information she did tell us was that she liked the OR-15 defense drones because they keep us safe, meaning Effie has quite the good heart. She's only 11-year-old, so she cannot be in the battlefield. So she's not going to do something like Diva, where she builds a mech for herself. She would have to, one, build a robot with AI intelligence so that it can think for itself and act as it needs to. Or two, she's going to control it from outside of the battlefield. This makes complete sense to me, and I think this is the only way that we'll see Effie in the lore in that way, in a new hero kind of way, and not kind of a she's the new Volskaya kind of way or something like that. Whatever Effie builds will be the hero 24. That is my guess. I'm assuming that she's going to build some kind of a massive defense drone. Maybe it's this guy. You see him, just big ass red guy. I don't know. Maybe it's him. Probably not. The reason why is because he was in the original Overwatch, or this is the Overwatch picture, and he's pictured here with all of the other heroes, as this thing has yet to be built. But what if it's something similar to this? What if it looks like that? Because he does look like a robot. What if it looks similar to him and it's a tank? Because we do know, or I assume that we need another tank, since tanks have the least amount of people in their class right now, and we could definitely use a Reinhardt swap, right? Reinhardt's in every single game. So what about Doomfist? What would Doomfist be able to be? Doomfist could obviously be yet another tank, so we see two tanks, or the other option is Doomfist is a DPS, probably, something like that. I'm assuming they're going to make them both tanks if they do end up doing the 2-hero release, and I think that's a good idea because tanks are lacking right now. We need some more balance whenever it comes to tanks. So I'm wondering, since there are Lucio posters hanging everywhere, if Lucio is going to be in the cinematic, or there's going to be another cinematic from a time previous to now in the game where Lucio was performing in Numbani. These are both very, very good options, or very plausible options, as we've already seen a lot of things kind of going down in Numbani, and we've seen a lot of news, and we've seen now there has actually been an attack on Numbani to steal the Doomfist, so Numbani may go into some kind of a defense mode where they're not going to let somebody perform, because that's a security risk, I guess you could see it as. So I'm wondering if he won't be in this cinematic, but they'll do a Numbani cinematic that he's performing at. Well, I could definitely see that. That makes a lot more sense than him performing. Or, I mean, he could obviously help beat the bad guys of Talon in this one, and that could be his start. I have two theories that I'm going to go over just really quick. One is that Doomfist is actually a bad guy, and he fights Effie's robot that she's going to build. I'm assuming off of other people's speculation, off of Stylosis' speculation, off of multiple other people's speculation, that it's going to be that massive spider that you see everywhere. I don't remember the name of it, but it's going to be that as opposed to a human-shaped robot, which I think would be a cool idea, but I'm assuming that either Doomfist fights the robot's good, Doomfist is with Talon now, whoever's taken this gauntlet. It could be the leader of Talon. We could figure out who the leader of Talon is, maybe not. The other theory that I had was that Effie builds her robot, the massive spider. Something happens, maybe Sombra hacks this spider, maybe it just turns against her. That's completely possible. Maybe, you know, she's an 11-year-old girl, so maybe she does something wrong and it turns against her. Not against her, but against the good guys, but it has an oath to her since she built it or something like that. And then the Doomfist, the person who does Doomfist, is actually a good person. It's stolen by somebody who wants to do good to protect the city from this robot. Maybe the robot's the one that destroyed all of the bots in the terminal. These are purely speculation. I have absolutely no clue. But I thought it was pretty interesting. Now, what do I think is more likely to have happened? I think the first theory is more likely to have happened, where Effie just builds the robot, and then it combats Doomfist one-on-one or something like that. Or beyond that, maybe the agents of Talon are also there and it combats them too. Maybe Lucio's there and it helps fight the agents of Talon. There's a ton of speculation to be had here, and I'm just throwing out all the theories that I have. One last theory that I do have, one last thing that I saw that nobody else mentioned in the entire videos that I've been watching this morning over what's happened in Doomfist, or with the Doomfist, with the OR-15 robots. And that is that it looks like the Doomfist container has been shot. And I show that in the video. You'll see me kind of trying to line up the shot and look to where it came and whatnot. The reason why I think that it's shot is because it looks like there's a through and through hole, and it's shaped a little bit different than the other parts, the jagged edges. And then beyond that, it has the spider web effect coming out of it from behind. So you'll see that it's kind of shattered so much in there that you can tell that something's gone through it in that area, and maybe the vibrations have broken the rest of it. Beyond that, I would like to kind of throw out another wild, wacky theory here. The Doomfist container itself is broken, but whenever, you may see it in the video, I throw like shurikens at it, it's still there in theory, right? So like it's invisible, but it's still there. You can hit it and everything. So I'm assuming that this is going to be extremely, extremely temporary. And I'm sorry if you don't understand what I meant. I may have not explained that too well. I'm just saying that they changed the art on it, whereas its actual entity of it being a solid container is still there. The reason why they do that is because it's not going to be like that for very long. They're going to change it back to the original form very, very soon, right after the cinematic. I'm assuming. I don't know what's going to go back in there. I don't know. I doubt it's going to be the Doomfist, since I'm assuming the Doomfist is going to become a hero, but it very well could be. They may take it back and put it back in there, and that might be the end of it. Something, we might not even get Doomfist as a hero yet. Wouldn't that just be a massive F you to the to the fans of Overwatch? But anyway, guys, that was my theories, my thoughts on this new update that we've gotten from Overwatch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think I have said that is right? Do you think I'm all wrong? Do you think I'm all right? Let me know, because I actually want to know, because I'm super excited about this new hero, or these new heroes, I guess, if there are more than just one of them. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did like the video, check out some of my other ones. If you like the content on the channel, make sure that you do subscribe, because it helps the tiny ass channel grow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.